Welcome to Keeping in Sync for this week, the 5th of December, 2022. Christmas gets awfully close, and well, unlike that date, some of the dates in this week's announcements may actually change or may not actually become available due to certain features in your environment being disabled or being not enabled. Getting on with the show, just a reminder again that Office is being rebranded as Microsoft 365 Apps and is kind of partially rolling out in different places, not as cleanly as it should, and it's going to take a while. So you'll see new logos, and sometimes the name will be the same but different, but strap in and enjoy the ride. Now, last week I mentioned about Loop in Whiteboard. Well, now we've got Loop coming to Microsoft Word, which is part of Microsoft 365 Apps, not Office. So now while working in a Word online, so web-based document, not desktop, you can now create or paste a Loop component, which will insert it directly inside the document canvas and can be shared with others in Teams or in email as well. This is rolling out early December to early February 2023, but as I said, is Word for the web or Word online, not Word on desktop. Now, for something that I guess lots of people asked for, if you're using OneDrive on Android, you can split PDFs and have those PDFs then saved back to OneDrive, because we all need to do document editing really on the fly with PDFs on our phones. This is rolling out early to late January 2023, for the 3 people who use that feature, enjoy. Now, something that actually is going to be quite useful is the ability to have people, or you, effectively search for keywords that are contained in video transcript in videos that are in stream on SharePoint. You'll be able to navigate through the search results and click on a portion of the transcript to be taken to the respective spot in the video. However, in order to be able to do this, you'll need to have either view or edit permissions on a file to be able to search for it through it in the first place. Additionally, while you can also search within a singular file, you'll also be able to use the Microsoft 365 search box to actually search across all videos that you have access to. This is rolling out now through to mid-January 2023. Now, if you're lucky enough to have access to VIVA topics to help try to make sense of all the different content we've got in our organization, Microsoft is actually adding over 150 different suggestions for topic types in VIVA topics to give you more options to sort and filter through. This is rolling out now until mid-December. Now, on whiteboards, before it was Loop, which is why it came earlier, but now we're actually on whiteboards itself, being all grammatical here. Microsoft is actually adding the ability to add comments on a whiteboard to aid in the discussion with board participants, as well as adding a comments pane to see all comments on a given whiteboard. Now, initially, this will only be available on a desktop and the web, and not mobile versions of the app at all. This is rolling out late January to late February 2023. Now, in other news, because I don't have screenshots, unfortunately, the Office add-ins location is moving. In a nutshell, when you're in an Microsoft 365 app, and you want to insert an add-in or add-on, however you want to call it, you won't see those under the insert menu any longer. Instead, you'll find them under the file menu in the home tab. Now, this change is actually rolling out late December 2022 to late December 2023 for some reason. That's the date Microsoft gave. So yeah, really going to wait for a while for that one. And also, if Visio for the web, if Visio has actually been a feature of Office 365 for quite a while, but unfortunately it's time for the old version of it to be retired. So if you're using the old Visio service or Visio web access web part in SharePoint, and you'd know if you are, then you'll need to switch to using the file viewer web part instead to ensure your content is still on the page. This you have until February the 10th, 2023 to make that change. And that's it for Keeping in Sync with Microsoft 365 this week.